In India, a tragic train crash in the eastern state of Odisha has claimed the lives of at least 260 people, and officials warn that the death toll may rise. While trains are often regarded as one of the safest modes of travel, not all railways provide a smooth and secure journey. Imagine a train track so close to an airport runway that it shares space with incoming planes, or a daring railway cutting through the fiery heart of an active volcanic region. These aren't your typical commutes. They're high-stakes adventures where danger lurks at every turn. Join us as we embark on a heart-stopping exploration of the 15 most dangerous railways in the world. From precarious routes threading through treacherous landscapes to tracks that defy gravity, these railways promise an adrenaline-fueled experience unlike any other. Buckle up as we uncover the thrilling and often perilous world of global rail travel. Qinghai-Tibet Railway, an engineering marvel at the roof of the world. Spanning over 1,200 miles, the Qinghai-Tibet Railway is a modern engineering marvel that connects Qinghai Province in China to Tibet. As the world's highest operational railway, it ascends to breathtaking altitudes of 16,640 feet at the Tangula Pass, traversing some of the most remote and rugged terrain on Earth. This incredible route takes passengers through the vast Tibetan Plateau, offering stunning views of snow-capped mountains, endless grasslands, and crystal-clear skies. However, the extreme elevation presents significant risks for travelers, primarily due to the lower oxygen levels at such high altitudes. For those unaccustomed to these conditions, altitude sickness can strike quickly, causing headaches, dizziness, and nausea. To mitigate these dangers, the trains are equipped with oxygen supply systems, air purifiers, and even onboard doctors. Despite these precautions, fatalities have been reported due to the harsh conditions, serving as a stark reminder of the inherent risks involved in this extraordinary journey. The construction of the railway itself posed major challenges, with engineers needing to design and implement innovative solutions to combat freezing temperatures, permafrost, and seismic activity common in the region. The Qinghai-Tibet Railway not only serves as a lifeline for remote Tibetan communities but also attracts adventurous tourists eager to experience the area's unique beauty firsthand. While the breathtaking landscapes make this journey unforgettable, the combination of altitude, extreme weather, and the engineering feats required to maintain such a railway underscores the dangers involved. With those high-altitude risks in mind, let's now turn our attention to another thrilling railway where the dangers lie in sharp twists and towering waterfalls along the route. Get ready for the next adventure. White Pass and Yukon Route, a journey through history and danger. The White Pass and Yukon Route, built during the Klondike Gold Rush, stands as a testament to human determination in the face of nature's harshest conditions. This historic railroad connects the port of Skagway, Alaska, to Whitehorse in the Yukon, and is notorious for its narrow 3-foot gauge tracks and perilous climbs through treacherous mountainous terrain. Rising nearly 3,000 feet in elevation over just 32 kilometers, this route features sharp curves and steep grades, making it a marvel of engineering from the Gold Rush era. It was essential for miners desperate to reach the goldfields, and today, it serves as a haunting reminder of the lengths people were willing to go to in their pursuit of fortune. However, the narrow tracks and extreme inclines mean that even modern trains struggle to maintain control, especially in icy conditions. The route's tight turns and towering cliffs present a constant risk of derailment, or worse, while its remote location in the heart of Alaska's wilderness means help could be far away in the event of an emergency. Despite advances in technology and safety measures over the years, the White Pass and Yukon route remains as dangerous as ever. As travelers journey through its snow-capped mountains and sheer cliffs, one can't help but wonder if the risks were worth the reward. While the dangers of the White Pass are truly unmatched elsewhere in the world, other routes challenge travelers in entirely different ways. Ready to discover what lies ahead? Let's embark on our next thrilling adventure. Kuranda Scenic Railway, a thrilling journey through Queensland's rainforests. Deep in the tropical rainforests of Queensland, Australia, the Kuranda Scenic Railway offers an enchanting yet perilous journey through rugged terrain. This 37-kilometer stretch, built in the late 19th century, connects the bustling city of Cairns with the picturesque village of Kuranda, famous for its steep inclines and tight hairpin turns. As the railway winds its way through the breathtaking Barron Gorge National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, passengers are flanked by towering cliffs and powerful waterfalls. With 15 tunnels and 93 hairpin bends, the train's leisurely pace allows travelers to soak in the stunning scenery, but it also means navigating treacherous terrain. The route is not just visually spectacular, it's also daunting. The train crosses over 40 bridges, some spanning deep ravines and swirling river gorges, adding an element of danger to the already thrilling journey. As the train passes close to powerful waterfalls, passengers can feel the refreshing spray of water, heightening the excitement of the ride. However, the beauty of the Kuranda Scenic Railway comes with risks. The steep cliffs, unstable rocks, and unpredictable weather patterns all contribute to the danger, demanding precise operation and constant maintenance. While the railway is an impressive feat of engineering, it requires unwavering vigilance from the crew. The train's slow speed and careful navigation help minimize risk, but this is not a journey for the faint of heart. As the train approaches its destination, a sense of achievement fills the air. But the adventure doesn't end here. Even more hair-raising experiences await on the world's steepest railway, where the climb becomes almost vertical. Are you ready to discover what lies ahead? Let's embark on the next thrilling chapter of our journey. A night of adventure and danger. Picture this. On a stormy night, Alex, a thrill-seeking travel writer, boarded an old train in a remote mountain village, eager to experience firsthand what locals had whispered about the 15 most dangerous railways in the world. They claimed this ride was the most treacherous of them all, a forgotten track winding through crumbling cliffs and dense jungle. As the train creaked ominously, it climbed higher, swaying precariously close to sheer drops. Alex clutched his notebook, mesmerized by the breathtaking views of jagged peaks disappearing into swirling fog. But his excitement quickly turned to dread when a chilling voice crackled over the intercom. Landslide reported ahead. Brace yourselves. The train screeched to a halt, teetering on the edge of the mountain. Passengers gasped as rocks thundered past, mere feet away from the train. Heart racing, Alex furiously scribbled in his notebook, capturing the chaos and fear surrounding him. Finally, the train resumed its cautious crawl, but Alex couldn't shake the question that lingered in his mind. Why do people risk everything for these perilous journeys? Would you dare to ride one of the world's most dangerous railways? The thrill, the danger, the unknown. What would you choose? Let us know your thoughts. The Mekong Railway, a daring passage through Thailand's markets. In the heart of Thailand, a daily spectacle unfolds that captivates both locals and tourists alike. The Mekong Railway. This remarkable and daring train route is one of the most unique in the world, as it passes directly through a bustling seafood market. Nestled in the town of Mae Klong, this market is not just any ordinary market. Its narrow aisles, vibrant atmosphere, and lively vendors are interrupted several times a day by the slow rumble of an approaching train. This curious intersection of commerce and rail travel has earned the market the nickname Umbrella Pull-Down Market. At the sound of the train's whistle, vendors selling everything from fresh fish to colorful vegetables quickly fold up their stalls and retract their umbrellas, making way for the train to pass. Operating 17 times a day, the train moves slowly, but the proximity of the tracks to the market creates an atmosphere charged with suspense. Both vendors and shoppers must act with speed and precision to avoid any mishaps, turning this everyday occurrence into a heart-stopping moment that is both captivating and unsettling. Despite the inherent risks, the Mae Klong Railway and the market have coexisted for decades, with this daily ritual becoming a central part of the market's identity. Tourists flock to witness this unique spectacle, marveling at the harmony between human commerce and transportation. This blend of everyday life and the raw power of the train offers a fascinating glimpse into how people can adapt to extraordinary circumstances. However, while the Mekong Railway's uniqueness is a marvel in itself, our next railway brings with it an entirely different kind of danger, a journey where nature's raw power threatens at every turn. Are you ready for the next adventure? Let's dive into the next thrilling experience. Veracruz Railways, a dangerous journey through Mexico. In Mexico, The Veracruz railways serve as a vital transportation link for both passengers and freight. However, behind this essential network lies a much darker reality. The rails are infamous for their association with organized crime, situated in a region plagued by violence and criminal activity. The Veracruz railways have become prime targets for gangs looking to steal high-value cargo, leaving trains vulnerable to hijackings and violent confrontations. These routes are especially appealing to criminal organizations because they carry valuable goods, including agricultural products, chemicals, and electronics. Gangs often ambush trains, stopping them in isolated areas to seize cargo and intimidate passengers and crew. Such thefts are frequently accompanied by violent acts, further adding to the uncertainty and danger that haunts this railway. The vulnerability of the Veracruz railways was starkly illustrated in 2020 when a deliberate act of sabotage caused a train derailment, highlighting the fragile security of the network. Despite ongoing efforts to improve safety, such as increased patrols, surveillance, and armed guards, the Veracruz railways continue to operate in a climate of fear and unpredictability. Travelers and cargo operators face constant risks, knowing that any journey could be interrupted by criminal violence. While the presence of armed guards provides some measure of protection, it does little to address the underlying issues of corruption and lawlessness that contribute to the railway's dangerous reputation. From the threat of crime in Mexico, we now ascend to the Andes, where nature itself poses an entirely different kind of risk. Get ready to discover the next thrilling adventure that awaits. Pilatus Railway, the steepest cogwheel adventure in Switzerland. Switzerland's Pilatus Railway offers one of the most exhilarating and dangerous train rides in the world. As the steepest cogwheel railway, it ascends a staggering 5,300 feet over just 2.8 miles, with an incline that reaches a breathtaking 48%. Opened in 1889, this engineering marvel takes passengers on a thrilling journey up Mount Pilatus, revealing unparalleled views of the majestic Swiss Alps and the picturesque city of Lucerne below. The train's innovative rack and pinion system is specifically designed to handle such steep inclines, allowing it to maintain stability on one of the world's steepest tracks. However, the Pilatus Railway faces significant challenges. Its century-old infrastructure requires constant maintenance, and repairs are complicated by the extreme mountain terrain. The tracks, originally installed over 130 years ago, are periodically flipped over to extend their lifespan, showcasing the ingenuity of Swiss engineers. The steep gradients and harsh mountain conditions necessitate frequent inspections to ensure the railway remains safe for operation. The railway operates only from May to October, as winter snow and freezing temperatures make the track too dangerous for trains to run. While the experience of reaching the summit is unmatched, the journey's inherent risks make it a bold adventure for those daring enough to take it on. Passengers are treated to breathtaking vistas, but with each turn, the knowledge that they're navigating one of the world's steepest tracks adds an edge of danger to the ride. From the stunning Swiss Alps to the bustling streets of Thailand, our next railway offers a different kind of thrill, where trains and markets collide in a daily spectacle. Are you ready for the next adventure? Let's dive into this unique experience. The Outeniqua Choo Choo, a perilous journey along South Africa's coastline. In South Africa, the once celebrated Outeniqua Choo Choo Railway offered passengers one of the most exhilarating and dangerous rail experiences in the world. Running from George to Knysna, this historic train journey spanned a stunningly perilous 67 kilometers, hugging the cliffs and coastlines of the Indian Ocean. Introduced in 1907, the Outeniqua Choo Choo was designed to showcase the breathtaking beauty of the region, but it quickly became known for its extreme risks. Riding this train was not for the faint of heart. The tracks wound along steep, craggy cliffs, with the powerful ocean crashing below. At several points, the train seemed to hover precariously on the edge, with sharp drops mere inches away. While the train traveled slowly to minimize the risk of accidents, the sense of danger was palpable, especially during storms or high winds when the ocean's unpredictable nature threatened the stability of the route. Initially regarded as one of the world's most extreme rail journeys, the Outeniqua Choo Choo drew thrill seekers and adventure travelers from around the globe. The sights along the route, including pristine beaches, dense forests, and dramatic coastal views made the danger worthwhile for many. However, as the years went by, increasing safety concerns led to the cessation of operations in 2009. Although the train no longer runs, its legacy remains an integral part of South Africa's rich railway history. While the Outeniqua Choo-Choo offered breathtaking views and thrilling risks, not all dangerous railways depend on scenic beauty. Some face far more insidious dangers, stemming from human conflict rather than the whims of nature. Are you ready to uncover the next thrilling journey? Let's dive into the next adventure. Trans-Andean Railway, a marvel of human determination. High in the majestic Andes Mountains, the Trans-Andean Railway stands as a true testament to human determination and ingenuity. Built in the late 1800s, this remarkable railway was designed to connect Chile with Argentina through some of the most challenging terrain on the planet. Starting in the coastal city of Valparaiso, the railway climbs over 10,000 feet into the mountains, offering a journey filled with breathtaking views and significant risks. As you embark on this adventure, prepare to be mesmerized by towering snowy peaks, deep valleys, and narrow mountain trails. However, this stunning beauty comes with inherent danger. Winters bring heavy snowfall, which can bury the tracks and trigger avalanches. The freezing temperatures make it difficult to keep the trains running smoothly, while landslides pose a constant threat, with rocks and dirt sliding down steep slopes and potentially blocking the tracks or damaging the line. Certain sections of the railway cling perilously to the sides of cliffs, with no barriers between the train and steep drops below. It's a thrilling ride, but certainly not for the faint-hearted. Constructing this railway was an arduous task. Workers faced freezing weather, thin air at high altitudes, and unstable ground conditions. Originally an important trade route between Chile and Argentina, maintaining the railway in working condition has always been a challenge, and some sections have even been abandoned over the years. Today, the Trans-Andean Railway is more of a historic treasure, a daring adventure for travelers willing to take on the risks. Riding the Trans-Andean Railway is like stepping back in time while immersing yourself in the raw, untamed beauty of the Andes. Which of these incredible railways would you dare to ride? Or do you have another terrifying train journey in mind that we missed? Let us know in the comments below.